Derek's brother taken by a villain. Derek lost life seeking revenge. Despite striving for a better life, ordinary world just didn't yield positive results. However, in New World, can Derek rewrite fate, survive successfully? After Derek's suicide, his consciousness bathed in light, and he vaguely felt as if he was being drawn towards the sky. His wounds and hatred seemed to disappear. However, when he woke up again, all the negative emotions resurfaced, plunging him back into despair. Derek believed that he might have survived on his way to the hospital, possibly due to a bullet grazing his head. His vision was somewhat blurry. However, as his sight cleared, he felt a sense of terror. The surroundings were filled with the corpses of extraterrestrials. They were wearing armor resembling science fiction spacesuits. He screamed, attempting to stand up, but fell back on the floor. It was then when he noticed that he was also wearing a spacesuit. Moreover, he realized that he had 4 hands, each with 3 fingers. After the initial panic, Derek finally regained his composure. The first thing that caught his eye was a large hole in the chest area of his spacesuit. The edges of the hole were marked with burn scars, and there was a significant amount of purple liquid on his clothes and the nearby corpses. Derek turned his head towards where he had woken up and noticed a lot of blood, possibly even splattered viscera. Just as Derek was contemplating his next move, he heard a shout. "Captain, that's Sark! His life signal is back online! It's not a system malfunction, he's alive!" The captain questioned how Derek managed to survive that enemy massacre, but Derek could only speak a language that the alien captain couldn't understand. The captain suspected Derek of being a spy and executed him on the spot using a lightsaber. Derek promptly lost his consciousness once again. Derek blinked, trying to make sense of everything around him. He found that he was reborn as a baby, and what happened next made him even more excited. The midwife shouted the names of some spells, and after a while, all the human secretions produced by childbirth disappeared and turned into a fragrant smell. Derek was curious and excited about these things about magic, but only the midwife Nana knew what had just happened, and that was unforgettable in her career. Nana could not deny that this birth was one of the most difficult of her career. It lasted several hours, and she was forced to cast healing spells several times to stop the bleeding. When she finally saw the baby's head, she quickly pulled the child out of his hands, only to find that the child was strangled by his own umbilical cord. Nana tried the best spells, but to no avail. For a long, terrible minute, she thought that the child was dead. Fortunately, the magical healing light finally activated, forcing the newborn to vomit to clear his airway. Then, and only then, could she feel relaxed. What kind of new family will Derek have after being reincarnated into the magical world? Will he be able to grow successfully in this new world? Stay tuned for the next exciting commentary.